is a busy airport. You know, we're the 6th busiest in the country. So it's the sound, the feel, the look, everything about it. It screams aviation.
Tucked away at the end of the runway at Charlotte Douglas International Airport is the Carolinas Aviation Museum. It looks like any other museum you would go to on a weekend with your family. You'll find volunteers ready to give you a tour. The twist? Well, not only are these guides informed, but they can give you first-hand stories about these aircrafts. John Mebane flew F-4s during the Vietnam War.
I was in the Navy and flew them off of carriers, so it was designed for that. But it was just a lot of fun to fly. It was totally acrobatic.
Marge can tell you stories about what it was like to be a stewardess for Eastern Airlines.
The DC-7 is one of my favorite airplanes. I flew for 4 years and then I got married, and you couldn't fly and be married back then. So that was one of the rules. But the 4 years that I flew, I had such a great time and met so many wonderful people.
And Beth can tell you the moments before they crash landed into the Hudson River.
It was not even 90 seconds later that we heard a terrible explosion type sound. And the plane shook, and those of us who fly often knew this wasn't good.
These volunteers feel it's their duty to educate visitors about the planes that have changed their lives.
I think that's why it's important that some of us as passengers come out here every once in a while and talk to visitors. It's one thing to walk in here and see this stunning, huge body of an aircraft in the middle of a museum, but then to see one of the people who was on the plane that day, who did survive and who values the life that we have now.
It's the people that bring it to life. It's the heartbeat of the people that bring these aircraft to life.
The Carolinas Aviation Museum creates a link that others don't do between the machines and the people. We connect with those who shape and continue to shape aviation.
Planes have become the backdrop, and the people have become what is important, and in turn our visitors see that and they realize that, you know, aviation has affected their life, and that's what we're really about, is people.
Aviation is not just in the skies, but in our daily lives. Without the stories that Beth, John, and Marge tell, like the miracle on the Hudson River, or how Piedmont Airlines started right here in the Carolinas and grew to what is now U.S. Airways, it all would be lost. So when you come down to the museum, remember, each aircraft has a person that shaped its history.